I love nature and love to be outside. I've done cities and I've been feeling kind of stale. I was curious about small town living, deeper relationships, and getting outside more often, more quickly, and in a new place.
This program was an awesome opportunity to basically try living in a different town risk-free for a month. It was a really cool opportunity and I was honored to be a part of it.
If you are someone who works from your bedroom in a big city, you're probably not getting outside as much as you'd like, and that was one of my motivators for applying and doing a program like this.
People say, oh, I'm a remote worker, so I'm gonna, do all these things with all my free time now that I'm not spending so much time commuting. But it's really hard to get yourself away from your desk and do that kind of thing, but to be in a place like this really gives you that opportunity.
And it just makes working a little bit nicer to have human interaction almost every day.
I've had an absolute blast for the past 3 weeks, and there's been so much to do, and it's just been so cool to be embedded in a different community and have a different change of pace in your work and in your recreation and in your social life.
I think there's just such a breadth of things to do here and so much more to explore, and especially having access to small towns that are nearby and all of the great nature that's nearby.
We got to see elk, which I had no idea there was elk in Pennsylvania, and it was such a cool experience to be so close to them and to have so many there.
Well, my husband and I have been talking about it a lot, and we really think the parks and the nature just can't be beat. But very close second are the friendly people. People here are much friendlier than anywhere I think we've ever lived.
I have been a bit blown away, uncharacteristically surprised by just how nice everybody in Williamsport and the PA Wilds region have been.
I'd say the people, everybody in the program was super nice and friendly.
There's this big group of people where no matter what happens, everyone's kind of got each other. I have never felt so universally loved and welcome and accepted.
You probably don't realize how much strain, traffic, and other things are putting on your life. It's so relaxing to just be able to walk a few steps to work or even drive a few blocks without a lot of hassle, without a lot of people around, and that there's just as much arts and culture and nature somewhere like this as there is in a big city. You just got to find it. It's all around.
I would almost say there's more going on here than some cities that I've lived in.
I was in Pittsburgh last year and I spent 2 days and it was great and you're in and out. But getting to spend a month somewhere and meet the people and talk to them and see the culture, you feel a part of this community in a way that I didn't. I feel like I went to high school here suddenly. I've shopped at these little startups, people with a dream who want to open a toy store, and it's great in a way that feels more personal than where I live.
There's so much to do in this area, and not just in terms of things to do outside of your job, but things to do in your job.
These small towns have a lot more to offer than you might think with traditional industry. There's a lot of cool things for remote workers to get to do.
It's really up to the communities, right? So we put the basic frameworks in place to say, here's some ways to sort of promote this program. Folks can apply to it, but it's really, truly the communities make the decision about who they want to have as their remote workers.
I think remote workers are the key to growing our population, so it was priceless information to get back from them. Not knowing anything about what to expect from them and getting an outsider's perspective is you need it to grow and to change.
My favorite part of the Wilds Are Working program were the numerous events and get-togethers that the coordinators staged for us. These communities really have a lot of heart and they're really open. The doors are open for anyone to come and explore.
If you have never been in a rural part of Pennsylvania, you really need to come and you need to experience it. The people are friendly and amazing, the access to the outdoors is just incredible, and it's a completely different lifestyle than you can experience anywhere else.
Well, thank you so much to the PA Wilds and to everybody who was a part of creating this program. It was such an incredible experience, and I highly suggest anybody who has the time to spend even a day here, take that time and come visit.